Let's hope my mic didn't capture that one. Oh, it seems like it did. Anyways, welcome to the stream. What's good, everyone? My name is Nuro. I'm an artist from Austria, but I also make lit beats, and that's what we're gonna do today. But first, let me show you something very cool. It is my brand new song that is called Next, and that shit is a banger. I'm not gonna deny it. Check it out. Brand new song, super fire, super lit shit. Let's have a listen right quick. Alright, so this is just a little preview for you to catch up on my new song called Next. I even made that cover art myself, even made that video myself. You know what it is. Try to be self-made here from the start. Yeah, so check it out. It's definitely worth watching. So yesterday we started this crazy ass beat that really turned out very unique, sort of like a little underground vibe, underground 2016 vibe sort of. We tried to capture that. Hey yo bro, what's good? Shadow Wack, how you doing bro? And today we're about to finish that. So that's the new song. I'm gonna just hit you up with that link. I'll pin it here in chat. If you want to check it out, make sure to check it out. Leave a nice comment. This and that, you know what it is, right? So let's get that mix done. If I remember correctly, we got everything to the mix part. So we only need to do these final touches. And then we are finally done, right? I love to start with some structuring. I like to be very structured. I love my color coding, especially for mixing. That's how we do. Alright, here we go. Let's play that shit. Okay, the last thing I want to have here is some sort of bass feeling, some very slight bass feeling that is here. Yeah, I don't know if the Omnisphere can give me what I want since they don't have too many good sub basses. Probably I want to have a Reese that is more in the low end. Let's actually try. Holy shit, these Reese basses are allowed in fucking Omnisphere. Yeah, fuck it. I just want to have the Reese bass probably play and get rid of that lower mids and upper mids. So basically getting rid of everything other than the bass itself. Like this. Might be too much, but should work. What you say, my guy? Shadow Attack, yo, what's good? I made a new beat today, dude. Want to check? Send it to the Discord, bro. Send it over to the Discord, and I'll usually check everything that is on the Discord. But in stream, I will not be able to react now since I only got an hour before I have to leave. So I'm very short on time for this stream. Usually, you know me, I always react to my subscribers, to my followers, all that shit. But not today. I have so little time that I will not be able to react, and I still want to finish this song. Yeah, here we go, come on. What a bass, bro, what a bass. Yes, sir. Now let's spice it up with some additional thing that is super atmospheric, like an impact. Oh, whoa, oh, yo, let's go, that's crazy. Yo, look at those impacts, bro. I didn't even know I had those. Holy shit. What the fuck is going on with these impacts? They sound insane. Nah, it's too futuristic now. Oh, very, very cold and epic. Bro, these are all very good. Holy shit, they're good. Probably want to go for this one here and filter it heavily. So let's take this impact and try to sound design it. Okay, I sent it. Alright, bro, alright. I'll check it out in private. Or I'm planning on doing another live stream today, but I'll probably do some metalcore today just to switch the genre a little bit, or like trap metal, something like that, right? One thing about the hook, so overall I like the structure, I like how everything comes together, but this thing in the hook where the strings are laying on top of all the other stuff, it just feels a little... I don't know, it just doesn't sound professional. I don't know how to call it, so it should be way more atmospheric. Right now it's kind of just lingering there and not really making a lot of sense. Let's check that out. First big trick, we want to separate them left and right, and we kind of want to separate them unevenly. So I want to try to make tricks that make them sound as if they actually don't belong together, so they sound a little bit more creepy, right? Which will be different filters, different cuts, all that, you know. So one will be here, one will be here. Probably more on the top end. Yeah. Cool, and way more reverb. Want to make them fully reverbed. Very cool stuff. The only thing I don't like about my sample in general is like this mid-range heaviness. It's not a bad thing, but it just, soon as these keys stack on top of each other, it's just getting too much. Really not a big fan of that, so I got two options: either go for a multi-band or just try to get it with a bell. I hope the bell fits. I'll just try to set it up in a way that the threshold only triggers on those heavy segments. Cutting a bit of the noise, make sure to use linear phase since we're working on a bus level here. And the next thing is just bringing it up a little in parallel. Parallel, same thing, getting rid of that clustered area here. Probably also the mid-range in general. Very cool stuff. I like that. Let's have a listen to the drums now. Solid. Solid. Probably won't need no mixing other than some reverb. I love it when the drums just sound right from the get-go, so they're almost not mixed. There's almost no mixing on them, but I don't need it. They just sound so good on their own. How do we feel about that 808? How do we feel about that 808? Think it's solid. I feel like I'm gonna let it slide. I'm kind of more concerned about my top end other than my 808. I feel like my 808 is pretty good, maybe a little too much low end. But my top end is really, really spicy. I'll just try to go for some mixing, and on the low end I just might want to get rid of a little bit of the very lows. So here, rather than use this boost that we have, I mean, I can keep the boost, probably just bring down the band gain like this. Love this extension of the sine wave in the bottom, as well as second and third harmony coming out really well. That feels alright to me. Final adjustment, I want to have my whole instrumental reverbed, so I'm going for my instrument bus and do this. Let's see if it works. Oh, one more thing, these keys, they have a very, very pokey resonance. Yeah, that's ridiculously sharp. Just listen to this. Even the top end sounds ugly, but I'll probably just let it slide. Actually, the top end sounds worse than the standing sine wave. Just try to get it done right with this one. Could also try to de-es it. And for this one, I'll probably go like this. Yeah, I want to go lower here, like that. It's a little better. Still not really happy with the pokiness. We could try to get rid of it by going for a tape. Let's try some crazy tape settings first. The intro just calls for something more. Right now it seems pretty empty. Yeah, one trick might just be to double up the octaves on that key instrument. Let's see if that works.
Aye, boy, you know you need to come give me that dick.
Meanwhile, talk a lot of
Here we go. I think I'm done. I think I'm fully done now. So we got all the atmospheric segments. We filled the intro. I just want to have someone talking. Yeah, like this probably. Maybe like a vinyl crackle in the beginning. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go for that one. And make it disappear. It'll probably make it come back here in this segment. Should work. This should work. It's a good beat, says Ash. Hey, yo, thanks a lot, guys. And also Shadow Rue 12. What's good, guys? Ash, how you doing, bro? How you doing? What's popping? Only thing I don't like are these strings, kinda. Not a too big fan of the strings. No, they're not bad, bro. These strings are not bad. What about the lower ones? They actually do make sense now that I think of it. Most thing is the smeariness of this first instrument. Let's try to tackle that a little. Especially here and in the upper. Yeah, especially here. It builds up very fast. In like the top end. Little pokey, a little ugly. Just try to get it a little, right? I'm doing pretty good. Nice to hear that, bro. Nice to hear that. Okay, let's check the audio instruments. I just want to mix it perfectly now so I can finally move on to the next beat. This instrument is so crazy, by the way. Especially this low hit. I actually fuck with those notes that poke out a lot. Usually you want to fix those, right? But I want to keep it dirty. I want to keep that impact. That just sounds heavenly, bro. This sounds heavenly. The way they poke out and take all the space, bro, is crazy. Big fan of this one, really big one. And we have these weird chords. I love those. I love those. Then we have that. Like this weird ass piano. Want to get that up a little, probably saturate. Yeah, super mysterious and dark. And then we have the strings. I feel like now we're finally done with the mix. Think it's good separated. Let's have a final listen and that's it.
New road, run it up. New road, run it up.
Remove the chords in the bridge part. Okay, let's check how it would sound without the chords. So these are the chords. Let's check how it sounds without those. Not sure if I want to remove those. I mean, thing is, you can barely hear them anyway, so... What I could maybe do is try to get the emphasis on the fades a little more. Like, try to get a little more away of these from the cage. Probably the top end or the lower end, or just both. Let's just try to narrow it a little more. Maybe that gives it a little more sense. Other than that, I think I'm good. Ship it out of my face with that one. We're done. We are done. Let's not touch it anymore. I think we did enough of a great job here. Okay, yo, Crying's right. It was good, bro. Crying's right. Was popping, bro. How you doing? Nice to have you back. What's new? What's new? It is so fucking hot today. It's crazy. It's probably the hottest day so far. And crazy thing is, it was also raining and all that shit. So right now we really got Hell's Kitchen cooking. It is super wet outside. Super hot. You can barely breathe in this bitch. That is crazy. No, I just got the craziest mail ever. It is the biggest partner sale ever on Native Instruments. That is a dangerous mail for me to receive. I'm not even kidding. If you sent me a mail like this, if I ever receive a mail like this, then you'll probably know my wallet goes, or my balance goes minus 2,000. Like 2 bands straight gone as soon as I receive that. At least that's what it used to be. If you tell me like you have VSTs that are 90% off, hell in high water break out and I just drown everything in fucking VSTs. I flood my fucking I flood my fucking hard drive with VSTs. All the things that I can have, bro. It even went so far I have to buy like 3 external hard drives just for all my VSTs, because I got so many fucking contact banks. I'm probably the king of contact. I don't even know if there's a producer out there that has more contact banks than I do. Not even kidding. That's not even a joke, bro. It is crazy. So let's see if I go show up a little more. Thing is, things got pretty sad for me. I don't have nothing to buy anymore. I own like all the VSTs by most of the companies, so there's almost no wiggle room for me to get into that addiction, that sweet addiction of buying more VSTs. So we finally have one more that we started, but I don't know which one it was. Which one was it though? I thought yesterday we started this other, so is it that one breathing? Now I remember we made a super chill beat, but we didn't finish it yet, right? Is that correct? I think it is. Private Go. What's this? Is that one Norino? Yeah. Because we're close to being done. We're close to being done. Good, bro. You missed a couple of your streams, but we back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nice to have you back for real. I want to spice things up. So I had a live stream where I mixed life again. So I'm trying to have like all these different topics to keep it super fresh and exciting. Like one day we make drill. One day we make trap. Usually I do my underground stuff. You know what it is. Then we make mixing for people, for clients. Then I had rappers come to the studio. Then I want to try new stuff, completely new stuff. I have a client that wants me to make metalcore for him now, kind of like Ghost produce. The thing is, we're still not sure if we want to stream that because, for example, let's say you buy me as a Ghost producer, you usually don't want me to show your music, right? Because you want to say that music is what you made, right? Or what you wrote, right? So I don't know how I'm going to approach it for this because I want to show I'm a guitar guy, as you might know. I love playing the guitar and I love tracking the guitar and all that shit, you know what it is, but depends on what I do. So let's say I could make a metalcore stream where I only make songs for myself, or trap metal. If you can remember, we had some trap metal going on that was super fire, super lit stuff. And I could go back to those maybe. I just want to bring my guitar and spice things up. Maybe like make a beat with a ukulele or whatever. You get me, like get more variation. I think some beats sound great on monitors. This looks like one of those. I mean, monitors are pretty revealing. Let's say you have a good room and good monitors. It's probably the best thing you can have. You should probably not even listen to those high, how you call it, like these high octane monitors, but rather some just linear phase, like natural phase as much as you can. So the ones that I have, they are not super expensive, but they're pretty good already. Yeah, all that shit, right? So let's check this beat that we started on live stream but never finished. Let's see what we can do.
573 Dorchester Avenue, in the alley of 307. 137A, no way.
Holy shit, I do fuck with that beat. The thing is, just for my instrumental, I'm almost having no mid-range. And yeah, I know I be always speaking about save a lot of food. I save a lot of food on food. What? I save a lot of money on food and buying alcohol. Yeah, that's like a bad characteristic of me. I'll be a fucking splurger. I'm not gonna lie. So probably the most bags. So back when I started as a producer, the most bags that I made, I blew them immediately. So I mean, in the beginning, I needed tools. I didn't have no tools. I didn't even own FL. When I sold my first beats, I didn't even own FL Studio. I had a cracked version of FL Studio. And yeah, that's what I always kind of in the beginning. Whenever I made, I don't know, let's say I made $1,000 for some shit, I immediately blow it back. Is what it is. Yeah, thing is, I almost have no low end here. There's almost no low mids. I have this guitar that sounds reasonable good, but I'm lacking all of the low end. I have a top instrument. Okay, so just from an arrangement perspective, it's not very good. I mean, it's alright, you can leave it like that, but it's usually not good to do it. You usually want to have some low end to it. So either I go track another guitar to have that low end feeling, or I just get it pad, or it doesn't matter, like. But you want to have something on the lower mids, sort of. For the most part, I think the goal nowadays is to make your beat slap in the car and in the club. That's a very good thing. That's a very good thing. Car testing. Underrated. I know the opinions are going left and right to it, so some people say if they sound good on your monitors, then you're set. But I'm a big car guy. I don't know, I love listening to hip-hop in the car and all that shit. I love listening to rock in the car, all that shit, right? So, I feel like the car test is underrated still. Yeah. And in the club, yeah. I mean, I never had a big song that was played in the club. Like, I never had a hit song or whatever. But you still try to make your songs hit hard in the club. Yes, sir. I could go for a piano just to fill that lower end, but it sounds very boring. I don't know if I want to have the piano. Let's check how it sounds, sort of. Let's just process it a little so it's not that dry. I feel like I could even go lower, double up the chord structure. By the way, is that bass correct? Ah, okay, so the bass plays the semitone up rather than going down with the chords. Very interesting choice of bass that I took here. So usually you would go from the G to the D sharp, but in my case I went a completely different way with 808. What you usually don't do, so it's something that I usually don't advertise, to go from the D sharp up to the E. Usually not good, but it kind of fits the song. Is this metalcore? No, it's not metalcore. Because I mentioned it yesterday. Yeah, so I had a talk to the guy that wants me to do the production for him. The big problem, I made a mistake, so I should not have said that, because he kind of wanted me to ghost produce his stuff. So I cannot talk about who it is. So yeah, so it was a minor conflict. I mean, I didn't say any names or anything like that, right? But I cannot, obviously I'll not be able to show the songs that I do for him live, because the point of me making them is to sell them to him. But I figured out, so what I was just talking, I feel like you just joined, right? So I was just talking about it. I will probably just make my own thing, like the stuff that we did on the trap metal, you know, my trap metal stuff, and yeah, I'll just go for more trap metal probably and all that shit. Just get my guitar and do some of my stuff. Maybe I make metalcore, but I know a lot of people don't really enjoy metalcore. The biggest benefit of my streams is everything that I do here, I do in practice, right? So if I make a song, if I make a beat, I usually make it for sale. If I mix, I usually do my mixing live, right? So if I make something on stream, it should have a purpose. So yeah, so I could probably make some more trap metal beats. So even though this is not metalcore, right, it's just like trap metal basic, I still kind of love to do that. So I love playing with guitars, you know that I'm a guitar guy. Yeah, so, but you say my scenecore beat was on point. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't sell scenecore beats. It might be good, it's kind of like something that I can do, right, but it's not something that I'm like really proud of. I don't know what to say. I probably don't want to sell scenecore. I mean, whatever there is, so whatever you want to buy, kind of, I'll try to do it, right? But I don't see my strength in scenecore. I see my strength more in underground, hyperpop, and yeah, I probably just metal. So anything with guitarists like Juice WRLD, a Lil Peep, everything with guitar beats. So this is my strength, like, and yeah, scenecore was just a side project, so I never really dived deep into that, right? So I'd rather make like metalcore. Maybe let's try to make metalcore today. Yeah, we'll see where this takes us, right? So for now, I just wanna finish this beat, right? So where did we stop? We wanted to have something on the lower end. And the thing is, if these keys here mirror the bass, then we are not in a good position because the bass is playing completely different notes. What we want to do is either go from that D sharp to that G, to that E, pardon me, or we want to change the bass, right? But I'd rather try to keep the bass. So go from the D sharp to that E, even though that's not what the guitar is giving us. Still, probably the bass is more important for the mid-range than the guitar on the top. So let's see what it does. Very muddy. I'm not even sure if these are the right chords. This is where we go. Alright, so this 808 is not in key. I mean, it is in key, right? But it's shifted. So this D sharp is a G. That was the confusing thing. Okay, here we go. So how do we feel about the guitar? With the keys, it makes sense. It kind of makes sense. I just don't know if I want to have the piano, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds very basic. It could work though. I'm really torn. I might just change it for a pad. Well, let's actually keep it and layer a pad. Let's do it that way. So we're gonna keep those keys on the piano and we're gonna layer a pad underneath. Let's see how that does. Damn, I shouldn't have talked so much. My time is running out. I almost gotta go right quick to see someone. But after that, I will be returning. So, yeah, I will probably... I don't know if we're gonna make trap metal or if we really want to make metalcore today. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what's on the menu for today still. Maybe we just make some chill beats. I don't know. Maybe I'll just let the people vote. So let's just make a vote later. And you guys decide what you want me to do. And whatever you vote for will get done. I can't believe this loads so long, bro. This is not even that big of an instrument. Crazy. Sadly, I already gotta leave. Nice. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Why is it loading so long? That's crazy, bro. Probably the only library that loads so long is analog strings. Hey, yo, suppers. How's it going, bro? What's good? Bye. Nah. I'm so sorry, my guy. I'm so sorry. I gotta go right quick. And also my FL is crashing on me. I can't believe it. It's fucking tweaking right before I have to go. I just wanted to finish this beat. Now I gotta open it up again. I hate doing that. I usually try to finish in one session, but I always get stuck in this perfect mixing approach. I always try to get it sound as crisp as I can, and that takes so long if you really want to have that super clean mix. Yeah, whatever. Let's try to get some pads here. Dynamic textures. Here we go. Texture menu. No, let's go here. Group R's. Now let's have some movement. Let's go for moving vowels. Probably Christine. Super weird, but I feel like we could tweak it very well if we just filter and go for that even tight reverb. I can barely hear this. Oh. It has some character to it, I'm not gonna deny it. Basically what I want to have is that mid-range, right? This is the only thing that I'm lacking, so I'm trying to get it a little. Yes sir, Skay. Now let's go for that reverb, and then I sadly gotta leave already, so we will finish this beat later. Also for Ryan, here we go, come on, let's see if it sounds good. Sounds heavenly, still a little muddy, let's go for one another. Though, I mean, the muddiness might be beneficial since we're completely devoid of this frequency area. It might actually work. Holy shit, it sounds heavenly. It sounds so beautiful. It's just a little fat, so it still needs a little tweaking. And I want to double up that. I want to use that library one more time for some upper movement so it really glitches into one another. That would be so fucking fire. I am just running out of time. I actually gotta leave. God damn. So let's go get that one more time. Come on, come on. So Nora, I hope it loads faster now that I already got it. It should though. It should load way faster now. Yeah, here we go. Come on, let's go for one more of those. Where are we? Dynamic textures. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Who did we have? We had like Clara, is that correct? No, Kristen. Now let's go for Ali. Yeah, let's go for Ali. And let's just use a layering technique. we're getting closer
5, 7,
to a perfect beat. Sadly, I gotta leave for now, my guys. It's been an honor playing for you. I'll probably be back in 3 hours for some more, and we will finish this beat and make some more stuff. Feel free to say whatever you want to me in the chat. Join me when I be back on another one. Thanks for watching. Guys, see you. Adders don't get what's happening. Adders don't get what's happening. Okay, it seems to be running again. What? Hey, hold on. What the fuck is going on here? So, was there like a cut? Adders don't get what's finish this beat and make some more stuff. Feel free to say whatever you want to me in the chat. Join me when I be back on another one. Thanks for watching. Guys, see. Okay, it seems like my stream is still running. Yo, what? Okay, so super confused about how this actually works, but it seems like my stream is still online. Hello there. Yeah, so I just came back from a little break. I just been out with some friends, and later I gotta leave again, which means I only have so much time here for this stream. Yeah, anyways. Welcome. Let's make some more bangers. I was about to cook up a new dark jerk type beat here. Yeah, so let's see what we got. So by the way, for the next beat or for whatever you want, feel free to type in the comments or in the chat what type of beat you want me to make. I will probably do it like this for my upcoming streams now. So if you want me to make a specific type beat, feel free to say so. If you want me to make metalcore, feel free to say metalcore. If you want me to make pop, you know, whatever you feel like. Here we go. But I will continue making this dark jerk beat that we started making already. Yeah. Seems like I'm back. Crazy. I don't know what's going on. Yo, Mel, what's good, bro? What's good? How you doing? My stream just crashed, it seems, and now it's back. Weird thing. Is what it is. Yo, man. Yo, Lost. What's good, broski? How you doing, bro? Let's check this melody I got so far. Pretty lit melody so far, not gonna lie. I'll just mix this little instrument here. Get rid of all the low end. Cool. So how are you guys doing in chat, huh? What's popping? Okay, fuck with the drum bounce too. Just want to mix those drums so they come up a little more. Let's go for this drum mix. Here we go. Clean as fuck. Here we go, bro. Let's keep that up. Try to make those drums super clean and tight. Kind of would be a smart decision to pitch up those hi-hats a little. Would be a pretty smart decision to pitch them up a little. Perfect. What else do we got? Like an open hat. Here we go. I just wanted to have that overall drum mix sitting well. I think it does. Like the melody. Pretty much like the melody. Probably too much low end. It's alright though. It's not too bad, mostly from the chords and the pad. Let's check those. Alright, let's get one more melody. Like something that moves, something spaced out, maybe. Something pretty spaced out, maybe like... Oh, we have another pad that we haven't used. I'll just keep it simple on this pad so I can have a melody that's a bit more impactful. Is my stream actually running smooth? I'll be having all these connection issues lately. Let me just double check if my stream runs smooth. I'll be paranoid for that shit. Seems to be running smooth, right? It's all good. Okay, just because I had a crash recently and my mic was not working, so I hope it does now. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so let's get this melody done first, or this pad done, and then let's go for some main melody stuff, right? For the pad, I wish it would be more distant and more twisted, sort of. So I'm going to go for probably something Echo Boy-ish, like this in parallel. And then like a reverb blend with a very roomy ambience first. So just an ambience, very short, in parallel, and then with a big reverb next. So kind of blending two reverbs on the insert. Try to get it done, but still keep some cleanness, like this. Already pretty distant. We got a lot of air that I don't really like. Better. And now we wanna add a portal to it. Cool. So let's go. No, not a pitch, rather like a smear. Well, let's take a basic one. Ambient light. What about that one? It's not bad. It's not bad, but I still want to have it more washy, so I will blend my original reverbs with it, like my room and my hall and my plate. Okay, now it's really smeary and distant. Let's check the full thing. Perfect. Now let's think of a melody. What shall we use for a melody? Something that I haven't used in a while, maybe. What about Hive? Let's go for Hive 2. Oh, it's just called Hive, isn't it? Hive 2? Yeah, it is Hive 2. Oh yeah, let's go for a preset. Haven't done that in quite some time. What a weird sounding preset. Let's try to use it. That lower segment sounds like the Wii theme. Weird. My dad has forgot where the control was to make it glide, like to make it forced to glide. I know it should be like this, but it still plays legato, right? But I want it just to be sliding. Probably. Oh, here it is. Oh, okay. Finally, I found it. Oh, nice reverb. Yes, sir. That's just what I wanted. I wanted to feel like intimate and lost and try to make it sound like really, really great. And I think we are fucking cooking here already. Let's get that reverb now. That Echo Boy. I hate when you strummize the chords and the pattern gets longer. That's like one of the big bad things about Fruity Loops. Just the pattern getting longer is super ass. So you can never like double it up. But right now we got at lead, we got that movement that I was missing. Maybe it's a little too sharp still. Might want to get rid of that. Now I want to have something that plays the exact same thing, just in a different instrument, kind of. So let's get that Hive again. I feel like Hive is very, very cool. You can get so much from it, and I barely use it. I really want to use it more, because it is really good, especially for ARPs. pads and leads. Probably not too much pads. I mean, it's alright, you can get everything from everything, right? But it's mostly good for ARPs and leads. Actually, can we tweak this shit to sound decent? Because I like it. I like the dark, I don't know, how you call that? Pirate sound. Reminds me of One Piece intro. Just on the lower register, it doesn't sound really cool, I'd say, and I want it to sound super cool, so it extends the lead from the chorus. It doesn't really sound good on its own, I'd say, and it's the lead, so it gotta sound good on its own, sort of. So we might change the preset. Let me just give it one more shot in total, like everything together. Can also get a riser, a quick one. Like that one, the short riser. Just filter out the top end. It's usually way too loud. Nah, this instrument sounds weak as fuck. We gotta find the right key, sort of. I like that little tremolo sound that it has, but it doesn't really make sense in the beat. Yeah, that sounds crazy. Let's try to go for that legato mode here. Nah, I could just leave it for some background texture, make it quieter, but it's not what I want here. Not too Christmassy. Let's get rid of the ARP. What the fuck is going on with the ARP? Why is it not even turned on? Oh, okay, it's a sequencer. Probably also not the right instrument, just way too pokey and boring. Can't believe it makes sense here. It sounds extremely goofy. Crazy. I cannot recall having so many goofy presets in Hive. Pretty basic stuff, could work though. No, it's not the right one. Hive is not really satisfying me today. Where's the sound effect you used in Next from? The sound effect I used in Next, the gunshot? So what did I use in Next? I used the gunshot. I used the breath, like the breathing. I did use. Oh, you mean the ready? You mean that one? Ready? Yeah, the gunshot. The gunshot is just a random gunshot I have. I have so many of these. You just have to Google gunshots and you'll get so fucking many. I don't know. I downloaded them so long ago. Just the name of this snare. I gotta save that. I could use it to indicate the start of the verse. It's just a gunshot. So this one is called Gun Down. I don't know if I can send that over in stream. If I can, I'll send it over to you. Let me just check. Can I put it here? Yeah, gunshot. Save file. Where should Firefox save this file? Okay, seems like I cannot send it to that way. Let me try to send it in the Discord. Maybe I can send it to the Discord if you want to use it yourself. Where is that? Who the fuck is that? Oh, okay. Just someone who wants to learn beats from me. Okay. What is this? Okay, this is like beats. Let's go to general. Man, why did it close? Goddamn. So here. I hope it worked. I think that's not the one that I used. That's the one that I used. That's the one that I used in what's it called? Next. If you want to use it, feel free to use it. I mean, it's not mine, right? It's not a sound that I made, but it's a fucking gun, right? Don't get me wrong. Yeah, you drop it in Discord. Okay, yeah, you're welcome, bro. You're welcome. It's like a fucking gun. It's not like you can make a patent on it, right? So everyone can use that sound if they have a gun. You can easily make sounds like these by just firing a gun and recording it. Yeah, so we gotta find the right instrument, right? I actually fuck with that alien-y sound. Let's just get a, what's it called, and kickstart on it. I kind of want to change my background pad that I created. Just want to mess around with it. I feel like here. Hey Burst, I'm back. So am I. Yes, I'm back too. So that makes two of us, right? How you doing, my guy? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What you think about that mix? I've been going back and forth to that mix that I made for you. I feel like it's pretty clean. You still want any changes to it? So I can send you the wave. Because I only sent you the MP3. I remember that one. I remember that one. That was actually hella lit, bro. That shit was hella lit. Not gonna deny it. That was hella lit. Okay, so we got a intro verse. We got the drop. And then we're going back into a verse here. Let's see what we get. Oh, I forgot to automate that reverb. What else we could do is like add a slight reverb in general to the drums. Hey, I found a crazy game, by the way, Burst. It's cool. It has too much bass. It's cool. It has too much bass. Okay, I can get that bass lower. Of course. Of course, broski. I'm gonna reduce that bass and then I will bounce that out. Just on my drum filter, I might filter a little more here. Also found Mag and Shadow Hill replicas. Oh, let's go, let's go. I have almost the same version on my DAW with less bass. Okay, so that being said, you kind of mix it yourself. Just so I understand that correct. The Shadow Hills one is Plugin Alliance. The Shadow Hill one, the Shadow Hill is from Plugin Alliance, yes. The actual Shadow Hill is from Plugin Alliance, yes. Lord, do I love this one. Nah, it's UAD Shadow Hill, I thought. Nah, I don't think there is a UAD version of Shadow Hill. I'm not even sure if that's a thing. My Shadow Hill that I use is Plugin Alliance. I feel like that's the only Shadow Hill version, because they keep that like a secret formula. They only collaborate with so many things. If you show me the Mag settings, I mean, I gotta go back to the file so I can show you, right? I gotta go back to my file so I can show you what settings I use. I think on your vocal I used a 10K boost 4 decibel, is that correct? Something like that, or even more, maybe I used 5. I just gotta go back to the file so I can show you actually. Okay, let's try to get that beat done first, right? And that being said, we want to have a little more dynamic feel to it, right? So as soon as I hit that verse, I want the drums to go down a little. I copied your settings. You're welcome to do so, bro. You are welcome to do so. Man, it's itching in my fingers to start working on that metalcore stuff for that one guy. I just gotta find a common ground with him. Because it won't matter anyways, right? I'm not a big YouTuber or something, right? I'm not a big streamer. It doesn't matter if I work on his stuff, because he's like concerned. If I work on his stuff, everybody will know that I did that for him, right? But if we're honest, who gives a fuck, right? Probably most of my, I don't even know if people like even don't know, or I don't know. Like, most people don't know shit that I mix, right? I feel like most people don't give a fuck about what I mix. I mix for fucking Scott Storch, and nobody gives a fuck, right? So why would he think, like, I take down my streams anyway, so yeah. That being said, in any regard, so just talking to anyone outside that wants me to shadow produce for you, if you want that, obviously I can do that, but just speaking out the obvious, I'm not a big streamer. I'm not like Playboy Max, right? So if I make stuff for you and you don't want people to know it, I feel like people won't know it anyways, right? So yeah, just being said, so my videos have like 200 views or something, like, you get me? So yeah, I don't know who needs to hear it right now other than my guy, but yeah. So me, I don't mind. Me, I don't really mind. I don't give a fuck. But if you do mind, it's all fine with me, right? But yeah, the best approach for me would be to do it on stream, like the streams that I do for clients and the free streams that I'll be doing. So you can actually give me feedback. Like, if you want to have some changes to your mix, you can do it live. Yeah. Yeah, so again, it doesn't matter. Like, again, if you want me to ghost produce you, you don't have to worry about that. So, no names involved. UAD Shadow Hills exist. For real? Does that really exist, bro? I thought that's a myth. I thought you just made that up. UAD Shadow Hill. Swear to God it exists. Nah, it doesn't exist, right? Or does it? Where do you see the UAD Shadow Hill? Where is that? Oh, look, it is real? Is it real? Nah, there's no way to it. That's not UAD, right? Is it Plugin Alliance? No, that's not UAD, bruh. It's Brainworks. That's the Plugin Alliance one. Right? Or am I tripping? Now, is it really a UAD Shadow Hill? Why does it say Brainworks still? Why does it look exactly like the other one? No way. Isn't that just a Plugin Alliance one? Because it looks identical. It even has the Brainworks on it. What? There's no way. Wait. There's no way. Is that real? between plugin alliance compressor and UAD version. I think the only difference is that UAD version can be used on the UAD DSP device. What he said. Yeah, that brought it. It's the same thing. That's 1-to-1 the same one. I can't believe that actually exists. I don't even know how long has that been out. That's crazy. Elite mass analog sound for your masters. That's crazy. Can't believe it. UAD Shadow Hill exists. Okay, it seems to exist. Is UAD Shadow Hill in the room with us? Nah, I'm just kidding you. What's the matter here? So we went from the drop into the verse, and now we wanna keep going, right? So I wanna extend the verse a little, maybe add something else to it. So I'll go for this and try to go for different drums now, to spice things up and to change things up. Want to go for some aim and break drums and try to fit them like something completely out of pocket. I know it's completely out of pocket, but maybe it works, right? Want to try some different things. Yo, that sounds crazy. No, but we're not going for that. So let's try to do something else. Let's see if we have UK Garage drums or some. We don't have no garage stuff. How do I even write garage? Garage. Holy shit, that is loud. The wrong beat. None of this seems to work, so we can only stick to that jerk pattern. Only the jerk drums seems to fit this segment. So let's get those. Let's get back those jerk drums. Seems to only work with those. I thought you have UAD one. No. The one that I have is... I didn't even know a UAD one exists. And it's basically the same one, like, if I got that correct. So this is the one that I have, the Brainworks. Although it looks identical. Oh, my guy be calling me. So I'll be out with a friend that I haven't seen in a while for a couple of hours. My schedule shifted a little. I wanted to go earlier, but here we are. Yeah, so that means I will come back later at night. So in a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours, and then we will continue making some heat. Thanks for watching. See you guys very soon. Goodbye.